Shadow Demon, huh? That's pretty good.
Picked up next, if the Legion Commander looks like it's going to be losing a duel here, you just throw the disruption out into it, keep her alive for a little bit longer. The duel ends, then you're able to disengage. So it makes sense to grab it when you have the Legion Commander up against the Oracle. The Purge is all right. If they're playing a core Wind Ranger, it feels very good because the constant dispel onto it is going to instantly end the Wind Run as soon as you activate it. They're going to probably grab something else that sets up with the disruption now.
Phantom
PA, okay.
These drafts both feel pretty weird.
Yeah, that's what I mean. PA Slardar is one of those drafts that we've seen a lot of success with, but now you do have the hard save from the Oracle to keep that PA alive. That's going to force the Magnus ban here from Quincy Crew in the last phase. Overall, I mean, Thunder Predators, I do like a lot. The Shadow Demon ban is just super weird to me. They go Terrorblade. I mean, that's just a dominant lane against the Slardar. That's going to feel really bad.
And there's your hero that goes very well with illusions from Shadow Demon.
Yeah, this makes the Shadow Demon makes a lot more sense here now.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure it out too. I was like, I don't really see where the big synergy is here or what the idea with the Shadow Demon is because it's not a deny pick. It didn't seem super strong in lane. It's decent against Slardar if you think about it with Poison and having to disrupt him and being able to make space for your core. But
it's good for a couple things. I mean, you can save people that get hit by Shackle Shot. You save from your own duel up against the Oracle, but it doesn't synergize very well with any of your own heroes. Terrorblade fixes that problem. Your illusions become super strong. Illusions, of course, are damages based off of your base stats and any added stats. It's not like items and whatnot. Terrorblade tends to go stat items and has, I think, the highest agility growth rate in the game at 4.8 per level.
Yeah, that makes sense. So the Terrorblade, I do really like this. I'm surprised they're not going for the Magnus ban here. They banned the Lina. I mean, do you have the chance of running Leo style Windy mid, or do you just take Magnus mid and still farm and have Empower for your PA, or do you just not want to go for the Magnus no matter what? Do you think they're baiting it?
They might be. I think if you even pick up Magnus, you're gonna have to ban Magnus on Thunder Predator. In fact, you can pick up Magnus here.
I mean, they banned Kunkka, which is good. It's a lot of magic damage burst for Terrorblade. They do have the save from Shadow Demon though.
Yeah, if they ban Kunkka, it means that they're going to pick up the Magnus, I think, because they fill a lot of the same purpose. The heavy lockdown hero, the initiator, able to take a little bit of punishment. It's got to be Magnus, right?
You think like the deny pick mid for Magnus? I mean, the thing is,
it's not Quinn style though, is it?
That's the thing. It's not a Quinn hero. It's not a sacrificial like run at them hero. That's a super sit back and farm hero. Like maybe he takes the Snapfire, and they run like a support mag, but it doesn't. Yeah, that's what I was coming to. It doesn't seem like a yeah. Okay, there you go, Leshrac. I was like, that's a Quinn hero. To me, it's not Magnus. So Thunder Predator. I mean, they're gonna snap it, right? No, they go Zeus.
No, you can't snap it up against the Leshrac.
Yeah.
You'd just get run down too much. That's the issue with that one. They knew that they'd have to play like a heavy DPS backline on Quincy Crew. As much as I like it with the PA. They banned out the Lina as well because they don't have anybody to jump on the backline themselves. And Thunder Predator know that, so they grab Zeus or Leo style Zeus. But I feel like you're underutilizing how good Leo style is on the Zeus. With these kind of heroes, the Zeus, the Viper, what you see is what you get. There's not that much room for outplay.
This is a sick pick, though. I mean, I'm pretty sure every single time we have seen Zeus into Terrorblade, the Zeus team wins. It is such an unbearably bad matchup for the Terrorblade, and you can't really slow down Zeus's game. Like, think about how this hero plays, right? He's gonna get an Aghanim Scepter before the 20-minute mark. It's just almost an inevitability. And Yawar, I don't know how you deal with that, realistically, as a Terrorblade. It becomes so difficult to play Terrorblade into these Zeus games. Mm-hmm. But, he's an incredibly high-skilled player. Yawar, we just saw him go 10-1 on a Faceless Void when, we didn't think it was going to be the best Faceless Void game, and, he might be able to do the same thing again, prove us wrong on the Terrorblade.
I said Thunder Predator would take a match off. I wasn't necessarily sure if it was going to be in the last game or this one. I'm putting I'm hedging my bets. You know, it's got to be Thunder Predator. I think the Zeus is too good here. I think he's gonna be matchup okay against Quinn in the mid lane. Yes, Quinn has a bit more kill potential here, and they can rotate into him with MSS, but I think they'll be able to save him. You know, you have what was it? It's the Fate's Edict,
You have Fate's Edict, which just absorbs
Magic
all
Immunity.
magic
Yeah,
immunity. Yeah, it's just magic immunity.
Oracle spell names, man.
Yeah.
You just call them the Q's, W, the E, the
Yeah,
R.
I mean, all I remember most of the time is False Promise, but yeah, Fate's Edict, the W, Purifying Flames, and then the Q is... Oh my gosh. Oracle names. What is the Q? I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it.
Uh,
Oh my god.
professionalism here.
I don't want to look at it. I'm like hovering the hero and I'm trying to remember.
Fortune's End.
Fortune's End, you are correct. That is right. Yes. We are god.
That should not have taken us so long.
Dude, we are-
BTS, they're taking us off
Yeah.
after the
Where
second.
they're gonna replace us. Oh my god, they didn't. I'm waiting for Twitch. Oh now the casters don't know spell names. Ah, it's gonna happen. Then we're gonna get replaced, and you know, it happens. You know.
First person to point us out actually gets to come on.
Oh, is that how it works nowadays?
It's a Highlander scenario, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You take their powers if you kill them.
Dude, do you see what Frank's doing here? He's just building up that bash in the deep.
Oh, he's so good.
Oh, he just
my
gets slapped on MSS. He almost stomps the ground. That would have been a huge amount of damage onto the Quincy crew. But, you know, he's just pump faking it on Roshan. He's just instilling fear into his enemies, those who wish to encroach onto his home. Zeus wrapping around on the backside. I mean, it's a bait. The Zeus is here. They got a lot of damage. Frank just trying to get in range for a bash. MSS would be an easy target, but they're just splitting them so well. Yawar comes in as well. MJZ, he's on the run now. Can they finish off the Shadow Demon? Disruption is there. He's got to be careful. Matthew falling low as well. The bash. MJZ, is he the first tonight? Pops the fairy fire. One more auto attack goes to Quinn. You know, this is exactly how I expected the start of this game to go. Just an absolute bloodbath. And all 4 bounty runes for the Dire. Wait, what?
There is even more action here.
Oh, he died to tower. That's what it was. He just killed himself on tower.
All right, never mind. There is not less action here. Monster energy or something, everybody.
Something monster energy.
Yeah, but this is going to be super rough for Leo style. You know, that early
so
extra
much
gold
mana.
here.
He used so much mana, too.
Quinn, all he had to do was throw a bunch of auto attacks off. He ends up getting the first blood gold. You use a lot of your mana here on Leo style. You're forced to buy some mana regen items. Now, look at this in the mid lane. You're up 300 gold on Quinn already because he got that first blood. This makes, you know, playing the best mid laner in the region even harder. When he's got a handicap on you at the very start. Look at him zone him out of the lane right here. This feels so miserable.
Yeah, I mean, this is a really, really hard thing to deal with right now. He's just going to drop all his items, pop that mango, try and do what he can here. We're already seeing lane pulling from bottom lane as Shadow Demon able to try and reset this equilibrium, set it up for Lelis here. Top lane, he still has meta. Oh, he didn't go. He went Refraction or Reflection 1 for that first blood. So doesn't actually have the meta to zone out the Slardar in the first wave, but does have it now.
Wait for it.
All right, what are we looking at mid lane? Quinn just, oh my gosh, 8-3 to the 4-1.
Yeah, he's just a bully here.
Yeah, he's owning this lane. This is looking really good for Quinn.
Yeah. Just getting every click off onto Leo style that he can. You know, anything to delay this guy's ball. If you can force him to buy more regen.
Matthew and SVG just constantly trading top. Ooh, the wraparound. You literally called this early on. The split earth follow-up. Oh, man. Zeus, he's going to die here. He's got a fairy fire. Maybe he can make it underneath the tower, but the lightning storm, lightning strike, what is this thing called? Lightning storm. Wow, I was right. Very nice.
Yeah. You might just buy your null talisman here on Zeus as you come back to the lane. It is super difficult. I'm not sure you're going to want to wait the signature 25 for that bottle. What are you going to do, Leo style? This is rough for him, man.
I don't know. It is very rough. Bottom lane, they're really low on MNZ's PA as well. He's just got the 2 points in the overwhelming odds, so every time he comes to that wave, he's just taking a big nuke. You have that other point in Moment of Courage. So you just try and trade as much as you can, really. Legion Commander, really good at this. Man, this is such a difficult lane for Leo style. Look at him, he's just still taunting in the mid lane, which is funny.
Look at him, he's trying to stay PMA.
You got it, you got it. You're against Quinn. You can't afford to not be PMA here.
Half his CS, he's 2 kills up on Quinn. A full, well, not quite, almost a full level. He throws the circlet. He tries to bait him out with it, make him walk forward, but dude, he's not going to fall for those tricks.
Imagine getting split earth right now and losing a circlet.
It's got a cast time on it and a stun delay, so he'd be able to get the circlet back up. He's just, trying to use every tool in his kit to get one up on Quinny, and he's not going to fall for any of those tricks. This is the cool, common, collected one himself.
Yeah, I just watched Lelis get a casual deny with a Moment of Courage. That's like the worst thing ever. It's like there's 2 attacks left on a creep for sure, and he just like instantly double attacks it to deny it.
Yeah.
There's a regen rune bottom. Leo Style can do a lot of damage here to Quinn, but he's just got a bottle of his own. He's going to pick it up. So pretty happy about that. 2 points in Edict, 2 points in that split earth.
Yeah, that's exactly what Quinn needed as well. He's just able to spam out these skills now without a care in the world. He's probably going to start doing this pretty quickly. Seeing him go 2 points into the Diabolic Edict is a little bit strange against Zeus. I think it means he plans on taking towers once he hits like once the laning phase ends, not long after it.
Florida on top lane, he's gonna be fine. All right, nicely done.
You are securing tons of CS as well. He's a little bit behind Phantom Assassin.
Yeah. I mean, PA is doing pretty good bottom. She's taken a lot of harassment damage. Did itemize for that Ring of Health early. Dagger slow onto Lelis. He's going to have to Blink Strike back across the wave, and he does exactly that. Nicely done. MJZ does have a salve, and he uses it on his boy because he's a support, and he knows how to help out his lads. Ooh, top lane. They get a kill onto Snapfire. Yawar's not going to be able to get on top of Frank too fast. Able to just disengage the slow from Southern Crush. Just a little bit too much there. There's no way you go back into this. Okay, yeah. He's going to get salved up. Nicely done by Matthew.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger.
Bottom lane, Lelis just sitting in the trees here. He'll probably go back in, start to... Well, he's actually... Like you said, he's committed to just spamming overwhelming odds onto the PA now. Doesn't want to fight into them in this creep wave. I thought he'd go more points in Moment of Courage.
Yeah, he's got 3 in the overwhelming odds. It's a lot of burst damage, which is nice. But like I said, PA goes for an early Ring of Health, has that additional 6.5 regen and a wand. It's not easy to take down the PA now. There's DD Rune bottom river here. Quinn's going to grab that one as well. He has the 3 points in Edict. He's going to want to start taking towers here fairly soon.
I think Matthew is actually walking all the way back to base so he can teleport mid and refill Leo Sty's bottle. I'm not positive about that, though. That's what his movement looks like to me. It is super rough.
Ooh, Quinn, yeah, he's forced the fortification, but there's the rotation MSS. The split earth is there, but guess what? So is MJZ. Gonna pop that nice magic immunity to the Thunder God's Wrath. Lishrak almost goes down, but gets the wand off just in time. He's gonna be enough just to survive, and now MJZ needs to disengage Matthew close enough, trying to chase after MSS, but guess what, Quinn, he ain't done. The Pulse Nova doing so much work. Matthew on the run. Can he survive a nice shackle? 9 HP, but he's got a Shadow Poison on him. Can he get the deny? He does. What a gamer. He's, oh my gosh, this guy.
I don't think so, he says. I mean, you keep the tower alive, but your Zeus ends up dropping again. He is having such a rough game right now. He needs some sort of recovery. I'm not sure how he's going to be able to get a kill off on a Quinn.
He almost bursted Quinn. The infused raindrop legitimately saved him. He would have died to that Thunder God's Wrath combo, which, I mean, you've said it over and over and over again on this tournament. Buy your infused raindrops against these types of magic burst heroes. So valuable.
Against the magic mids, get the raindrops, everybody. I'd say it's like super important against God. I'm losing it at the moment against the Void Spirit, especially when Quinn's playing it. But it's not bad against Zeus either. You do have to switch it in and out of your backpack.
Trying to get a good shackle angle here, but instead he's just going to slow him down. There it is. The power shot comes out. SVG going to try and cookie this one, but it's just some extra damage they're trying to send his way. SVG will fall, but in the mid lane, it's all space as Quinn, those 4 points in Diabolical Edict, gets the tower. 8 minutes. Doesn't even have the... Did he have the catapult there? He didn't, right? It was already dead.
Nope, catapult was already dead. Diabolic Edict just ripped that one apart by itself. That's exactly why he did that as well. They do catch the smoke with the observer ward there, but they're not looking. They're not really looking for kills here. I think Quinn, he's just looking to take towers as quickly as possible.
Yeah,
he could have had an even easier time against Zeus in the laning phase if he went more points into Split Earth than Lightning Storm. He went Diabolic Edict because he wanted map control.
Yep, I agree, man. That's what makes this hero so strong. Like we said earlier, Quinn is like one of these playmaking people. He wants to be on heroes that take away the map from the enemy, and this is a good hero to do that. He's just gonna come bottom. He's gonna try and pressure out this tower, make sure that this PA doesn't have a safe place to farm. Meanwhile, Terrorblade doing the exact same thing. They're making space for Yawar, doing his thing.
In fact, TP'd out of the lane on Phantom Assassin, but
yeah,
say goodbye to your bomb tower.
This makes sense. I mean, she just wants to pressure the top tower, try and trade essentially with Quincy Crew here, but the Edict, man, it's too good. Fortification about to expire, Edict as well, but
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger.
we're going to TP in on the Lesh. They want to fight, it looks like. They have vision of this. Quinn, he's ready to go, gets shackled up. Frank is here. There's going to be the Corrosive Haze. He's got to be really careful. The duel from Luz, it's going to save him, and Slardar will be the first to fall. Instead, Matthew on the run. Pulse Nova just takes him down, and now the PA running with the blur. Barely gonna escape. Do they get in range? They do. It gets popped. She runs right into Yawar instead, and SVG has a cookie in a few seconds, but guess what, baby? It's Quinn Pulse Novo time. Yawar is gonna be the one that finds the kill with that meta, and he's just gonna TP mid, farm up some creeps. Huge win for Quincy Crew there.
It's kill after kill under his belt, slowing them down. Went from a disaster in the mid lane to a disaster everywhere on the map. Right now, it's my mid laner status for Thunder Predator looking like. He's going for arcane boots. He's got a faded brooch. That's something. But pipes and whatnot are going to be done at a certain point here. Actually, no one is really going to build a pipe here on Quincy Crew. That is the one saving grace. It's not really part of anybody's kit.
You can see it on Legion, right? It's not bad on Legion. You definitely just want like the Blink this game and Blade Mail and stuff, but pipe's not out of the wheelhouse for sure. I've seen it on Leshrax as well, but the way Quinn's playing, he definitely wants his Yules, probably just boots of travel, just be super mobile around the map.
He might get it. Yeah, they do need it if they want to be able to push towers. They can. Just being able to spam out the chain lightning onto the creep wave is going to be super huge for Thunder Predator. Because he lost the lane, he's going to go for this first item Aether Lens. He knows he's going to have to defend the towers, so the more distance he can get from the enemies while he throws the chain lightning, the better.
They have 6 on SVG. They do not, but he is very close. So he's looking for Matthew bottom lane, but he just doesn't have those Mortimer Kisses to set up.
Radiant's bottom tower
Space for Yawar, though. They do zone him off, and he's going to grab the tower.
Radiant's bottom tower is no more.
Even more map control for Quincy Crew. Catapult is still up as well. They could push bottom lane with this.
Radiant's middle
But
tower
they're
is
looking
under
for
attack.
blood right now.
It's so weird to me that you would take this fight without SVG 6. Like,
Dire should
they gave Tome to the Shadow Demon, it looks like. He's almost level 8. They're gonna walk up. They do see Frank here. Quinn has the Yule set up. But a nice purge. What a sick save there from MJZ. SVG, however, he's trying to body block him. Has a cookie to stun. We'll catch him on the low ground, but damaged, of course. Absorbed the Thunder God's Wrath. Did do a little bit, but Quinn will take down the Slardar. That Pulse Nova doing a little bit too much. The bad side of the fight. They caught Zeus in a duel. Oh, no. He's super dead. No way you survive that. And MJZ will fall as well. A double kill for Quinn. 3 kills for the Quincy Crew.
Now they're up 7k net worth at 12 minutes. This game going even worse, and I think it all started over there in the mid lane when you gave first blood to Quinn and had no mana on Zeus at the start of the game. You made things so difficult, and he took every advantage he could, just started bullying the hell out of him there. moves around the map, taking kill after kill. And like you said, he's going these boots of travels. He's got clarities being sent out to him right now. After that, he might go for the pipe if the Legion Commander doesn't. But she's got her blinking out.
She's just trying to push them off this tower and keep this alive as long as possible. Makes sense, right? You don't want to have to give this tower up as well. Top lane would be a big deal if they lose all 3 of their tier 1 towers already. It would give pretty much nowhere for the PA to farm because you can't farm the dire jungle at that point, right? Like this whole area becomes a completely... it just becomes a death trap because the PA has no backup. Nice blink forward, does find Lelis. The cookie will give him some space though. Frank trying to chase after him, but slowed down just enough. Maybe they turn their attention to the tower, but the fortification is there. Quincy crew, nice disengage. MSS and Quinn, they're on the way. They get the D ward. Gotta be careful here, man. These guys are very scary.
But while you're up here, you know, you're forced to run your 5 against the 4 heroes of Quincy crew. He continues to farm the bottom lane, and he's almost got as much net worth as Quinn, who has 5 kills under his belt. It is 1-0 and 2. Just about finished the Manta style.
70 gold off Manta at 13.5 minutes, 14 minutes into the game. He's got it. Dude, Yuar is actually so good at Dota. It's nuts. 2 games in a row where he's just like super farmed on this hero in a game that we did not think would be good for him.
Yeah, I mean, the Zeus is amazing against Yuar, don't get me wrong, but the Zeus is so focused on working on his own recovery, he can't begin to worry about the Terrorblade.
Yeah, and it's a problem. You got to start worrying about it pretty soon. He just gets that Aether Lens delivered. The 8,000 gold deficit is going to start being felt very soon. Like your
they know.
Gosh, your PA is still so far from Battle Fury as well.
Yeah.
You know mid lane to get the duel. Mortimer kisses. This should be a kill. Duel victory as well. Second one of the game going to Lelis. She almost didn't give the duel victory because of the raindrop, but barely dies in time.
I'm still curious as to what Lelis' next item is. They can start pushing the enemy team if they do get the pipe. Otherwise, they have to worry about, you know, just the amount of damage that Leo style can pump out from such a long distance with the arc lightning.
Yeah.
Well, just gonna struggle here.
Ooh, nice defensive disruption, saving the Thunder God's Wrath. Ooh, he gets the blink. Wow, what a sick setup.
Unfortunately,
so hard to time that.
Yeah, the only thing they could have used to grab that one or stop him from blinking out of that, I think, is the power shot, because it goes on top of you once you exit.
Yeah, similar to Arrow, right?
Yeah.
Terrorblade trying to take this tier 2 bottom tower was set up by Quinn, as he did a lot of damage earlier with the Edict. Quinn just sitting behind him as well. The power shot comes out, so they do know that they've got to be rotating down here on Thunder Predator. I don't think you're that scared. Quinn's just going to continue fighting. The Edict chipping away at the tower. Does take a little bit of a nuke damage there from the Zeus, but Yuar, he's like, I'm going to finish it. I want this tower, sir. They managed to get the dual victory on the backside. Slardar goes down. The question is, did it collapse on Leo style? He started up as Yuar? Wait a minute. Okay, we're not going to talk about Yuar. He's dead. He's laughing. It's all right. He's having a good time. Nice save there from MJZ. The false prophet is going to try and TP to base. No stuns, but my God, did he take so much damage? I'm not sure. Is he going to pop in the fountain? He does. Double kill for Quinn. Oof. Yeah, Yuar just got bursted by Oracle Zeus and had no one to sunder.
Yeah, he just kind of sat there walking like towards and away from the tower. I think he figured that one last hit that he got on it would finish it off, and then he went back towards it again so he wouldn't be able to get it to deny. Should just throw the illusion on it, in my opinion. Yet that was a lot of gold going towards the Oracle there for that kill.
Yeah, I mean, there's still 10k up. Bottom lane, is this another blink duel? It is. The Mortimer kisses are there. Slaughter going to survive the initial burst, but Yank going to survive all of the damage. MJZ not close enough to get that Fate's Edict. Ooh, Quinn coming top, looking for the PA. He's a zoomer, 475 move speed on the Disco Pony. Going for the Aghanim Scepter next.
That is going to do such insane amount of damage.
Another kill on the bottom lane. All right, nice catch there by MJZ. Level 4 Purifying Flames is no joke. It's a big nuke. Yuar did get mid tier 2 in the process. Shackle as well. There's no way they actually get the Terrorblade here. He's pretty safe. Did you circle the PA there?
Yeah, it's dangerous territory he's walking in.
No blur for 15.
Does Quinn know?
No, Quinn doesn't know he's here. Not yet.
Radiant's
Are we
gonna-
sure?
Yeah, he doesn't. He's gonna know now. He knows the
now.
creep camp is gone. He's like, all right, he's up here somewhere, but they don't quite have vision on the PA. She gets another blur off, so she's gonna be able to clear the wave.
Yeah, they're gonna see. Oh, he's got the invis rune. He's gonna go up there and kill him now. Kill him dead. But PA's playing so careful.
Yeah, PA's actually
it's
being
hard
really
to read
smart.
these.
Yeah. They're gonna smoke, I think. Yeah, they're getting grouped up. They want to find another dual victory. Low's only level 11, but we'd like to get that level 12 before the next fight, I'm pretty sure. That extra dual damage is very important. Looks like he's gonna get it here on this camp, maybe. I think. I don't think so. I think he's gonna be a little bit short. But they're gonna smoke up anyway. They're like, you know, it's fine. The neutral items did drop for the Dire. They've got everything. There's a Nether Shawl on your Leshrac. It's about as good as it gets. EA did get a Vambrace. They're just gonna take the Imp Claw instead. I don't have any vision here on the Dire. They don't see anyone on Thunder Predator. They're just kind of scouting out as best they can. They know the Thunderbolt just got used. Lois, does he want to blink onto the high ground? He sees the Zeus now, but guess what? Oracle right there. Good defensive or offensive disruption, but he's still able to save the Zeus for the time being. He will eventually die. Gets the Thunder God's Wrath off. Quinn will be able to pop down, do so much magic damage. There's the Edict, and your tier 3 tower now. It's in the danger zone, I think some would call it.
Yeah, Yawar is here. He metamorphoses off a cooldown in a couple seconds, but Zeus is the one hero they need to kill here because, oh my god!
That dagger crit. That was so close. That corrosive haze is there. Nice defensive disruption. Power shot doesn't finish him off. Just a little bit too healthy now. That was close. Yawar is 80, or Quinn's 80 gold from an Aghanim Scepter.
I thought they'd be able to snag that tier 3 there, but pretty quick defense.
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, you get Zeus and Oracle still. You don't lose anything. Quincy Crew is happy with those trades any time of the day, and I think they're gonna. Oh, I was like, I figured they would bottle this on Terrorblade and then go Roche, but Quinn's just gonna take it. Yawar's probably like, nah, bro, I'm just gonna keep farming. I want Scotty. I'm still only at 1400 health. Terrorblade that dies in 4 spells to the Thunder Predator, so.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
I actually would be okay seeing Nether Shawl on Yawar this game, personally. But it makes a lot. It's just so good on Leshrac. It's like hard to justify.
Yeah, he's susceptible to getting blown up, but as you say, you know, the magic damage that it offers you, of course, amping Diabolic Edict, being able to blow up towers incredibly quickly. Watch this man clear through the creep wave. Oh my god, it is gone.
Dude, the Aghanim Scepter Leshrac, just a free Lightning Storm every 1.5 seconds is so good.
Yeah,
It's so good.
you just can't get away from him anymore. If he
Yeah.
can just define you by yourself.
Yeah, you actually can't. Your slow. The slow uptime is what, 75% or something.
Yeah. 75% and slow half the time. Matthew, it might just be saving the Blink duel for the Zeus. You know, getting on the backline is super important in this game. Zeus with his Aether Lens is just able. All he's got keyed up is Hand of Midas on Leo style right now.
Does he
He's got
really?
four of them.
You know, he's feeling himself. He's feeling himself for sure. Ooh, there is going to be the Demonic Purge. Matthew goes down. Godlike Shriek. Online for Quincy. He hits that 10-0 mark. Yeah, we talked about how good Demonic Purge is against Windrunner. And, yeah, there's not much you can do against that. You are just going to start working on Roshan here, tanking it up. Has that Metamorphosis as well. And I'm assuming Quinn's going to come over and help. Edict, so good at clearing Roshan.
I think he'll just use. Does he use everything on it? Yeah, he does.
Yeah, you definitely do. You wanna kill this thing very quickly. I wouldn't even be surprised if they gave Aegis to Quinn, but it should just go on Yawar, as he's gonna be the one actually standing on the high ground with the next meta, hitting those towers.
We'll have to wait until then. I'm not even sure if it was necessary to commit the Metamorphosis to Roshan there. You have tons of armor. You're slowly going to be able to chip away at it. I think this slows down your push a little bit. He might be the one reason I could think of is he just wants to finish his Scotty first before he pushes the high ground.
Yeah, I think that's it, right? He's fine waiting the 2 minutes for the next meta, and in the meantime, taking objectives, closing off more and more of the map. getting his next item. It makes a lot of sense.
Top tower is no
Rips apart
Dire's
that.
smoked up. They're looking for the PA, man. Like they know she's here somewhere farming, and Quinn, the Giga Brain that he is, he's found the PA, but where exactly? She's just standing in the tree. All right, he gets her. There's the Yules. The split Earth is there. Good night, Phantom Attack. Lelis staring at Quinn like, dude, where is my duel? Well, Disruption comes out. Lelis like, all right, guys, I got this one at least, right? Yeah, okay. Gets his plus 20 damage. 2 quick kills for Quincy Crew. I mean, this one, we thought the draft looked pretty good for Thunder Predator in this game, as opposed to game number 1, but Quincy Crew is showing that draft does not mean anything. They will just put you in your place.
Yeah. Agent Commander is working on that pipe now, as you were talking about. You know,
Good
it
item.
just makes sense when you're playing against this many magic damage heroes. They'll be able to stop that Zeus, the Wind Ranger with the power shot. But actually, they were forced to buy Veil of Discord on the Wind Ranger. That is hilarious to me.
That does not feel good. They need something to amp their damage. Speaking of Wind Ranger, she's going to get found by Quinn, who now has a Blink Dagger. And I'm assuming that's going to be a Shiva's Guard eventually. So good that AoE attack speed reduction gives you extra vision as well. It also reduces all healing in an AoE by 20%, if I'm not mistaken. So Oracle becomes less effective.
Is it only 20?
I think
It was more than that.
Is it? Pretty sure it was 20. 25%, my bad.
That is okay. You are forgiven.
Yeah, I try. Thank you for keeping me on my toes, though, now.
top tower is under attack.
Stay woke, everybody.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, top tower, the last one remaining here for the side of Thunder Predator. Quinn going to make short work of that with the help of UR. What does UR have? Scotty? Yep, that is it. Meta completed, has Scotty. His Clarity got popped immediately, actually, right there with that power shot, which is pretty funny. So he's just sitting on 200 mana.
You know, they've got no need to head in here. You know, they're willing to wait a little bit longer. The Scotty is completed, but they think, okay, well, we could finish up this pipe first, but we need to let me farm. You are?
You know why they need those bounty runes? Because guess who's got an Ags now?
I cannot.
The Snapfire, baby. It's time to just yeet your allies into the base. I'm ready. I want to see Quinn at the tier 4s dancing on their graves. That's what I want to see. That's what I'm here for.
I'm not sure Quinn's ready for that. I'm not sure that's the best idea. I think SVG is the kind of player that's going to toss Quinn in without his permission, though.
I would hope so. This is what I'm ready for. I mean, either that or you throw the Legion in, but it'd be way funnier if it was Quinn.
Yeah. You don't have any spell lifesteal. You do have the armor now, so you're kind of tanky. You have the Yule Scepter by
Dude,
yourself.
chuck
Do it more
Yawar
time
in.
if they...
Do it. He's got Aegis. Just do it. How much
Yeah.
longer does he have Aegis? A minute 20. Okay.
Put him in there.
Quinn's got a haste rune. This is definitely Chuck Quinn time for sure. I think Quick Finger Quinn isn't going to be ready for the engagement.
I think he'd be a little bit thrown off by, you know, one of his good friends and teammates betraying him like that. Yeah.
All right. I like your use of Throne there. Very nice. Quinn's just going to use a haste rune and a double damage rune to jungle. I guess Quincy Crew just don't really care about going high ground. They're just waiting this one out. They want to feel very safe here. A Force Staff and a Hurricane Pike coming out for Yawar here. What are they waiting for? Is it the tier 3 items in like 20 seconds? We keep saying like, oh, this is what they're waiting for. This is what they're waiting for. But they're just
Pipe. It's pipe. It's coming now.
Okay, maybe that's what it is. You're definitely right. That would make the most sense.
The Aegis is going to expire here, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, 15 seconds ish.
I'm not sure if it was worth waiting for the pipe at the cost of the Aegis, but they're grouped up now. This is probably what we're going to do. Shadow Demon, MSS, get your ass over here.
And SS is like, guys, I'm getting jungle items. Chill.
I guess that is something they need to work on as well. They have Repair Kit. That's something.
Yeah, they got Repair Kit, and what was the other one? Enchanted Quiver. Ooh, they just got a Paladin Sword for the Terrorblade. Okay, they're ready to go.
If I'm Craigie Cow, you give that Quinn maybe a question mark.
Yeah.
Quinn might just want to hold on to the Nether Shell though, because it is a lot of magic damage coming
Nether
down
Shell
to
this
him.
game is, I mean, armor does nothing this game, right? It's like a little bit for PA and Slar, but all of the damage is coming out from the magic heroes here, right?
I think you have to be equally concerned about both.
Okay.
I think it's still magic damage by a little bit. Once this Desolator is completed on PA, maybe once PA is level 18, at that point, physical damage becomes the real threat.
Yeah. PA, I mean, we kind of just forgot she's even in this game, to be honest. I haven't seen her in a while, but she's level 16, does have that BKB, the Battle Fury. About, what, 1,500 off that Deso?
Mm-hmm. She's going to need that before this next fight. That is the one saving grace that they have. They can blow up Quinn, you know, after he throws it a Yule's onto another hero, or after his Yule's on cooldown, with the Corrosive Haves, with the Desolator. You got a chance. Teams can quickly turn on their head against Phantom Assassin, but, you know, you do have the better matchup against the Terrorblade, especially once he has an MKB.
Ooh, they caught the duel onto the Slardar, but he's protected for the time being. They will go ahead and disrupt, just like you talked about. Matthew on the side, he's just going to pop by Quinn. They get one kill, they buy back immediately. They're trying to save this false promise for the big heroes, like your Leo style and your PA, but losing Matthew, not the end of the world. Phantom Assassin's got to be very careful here. She does have that BKB still. Slardar just getting chunked by Yawar. Oh my goodness. He will stay alive. He still has that Hurricane Pike, but no BKB on Terrorblade makes it kind of difficult. They will just have to disengage, I guess, for the time being.
They smoke up. They're looking to take this. They know that the enemies, you know, some of their spells are about to be on cooldown.
Looking for level.
Their HP not nice. They're full and they're splitting up.
Shadow Demon Illusion's bottom, though? You gotta be careful. Those things do some serious damage.
Unhealable damage.
Yeah. You and I both on the same page here. We know Dota too. Very nice.
Yeah, I think we've just been cast together too much.
Yeah. Or not enough.
True that. True that.
Ooh, I hear the gobble up. Where does it go? He's just clearing away. All right. You know what, SVG? Very anticlimactic. That's the first gobble up of the game, and that's what you're gonna do with us? Not cool, sir.
He just wanted to see him throw his friends in. Absolutely disgusting. That kind of betrayal. Do you bottle this up or do you wait for... There we go. Puts the bottle on the ground, waits for the Terrorblade to come. He take bottle. Bottle good you are. Metamorphosis bottle DD good.
Nice, nice, nice. All words I clearly understand.
Yeah.
He's going for the MKB next to deal with the PA, which makes a lot of sense. Pretty good. Do you think Terrorblade picks up a BKB afterward? I have to imagine you do, right? You just go BKB after the Monkey King bar, and then you just aren't under any threat, right?
Yeah, exactly. You have too much armor to have to worry about that, and when you're magic immune, they can't do anything to you. It's got, what is it? 70% physical damage resistance right now with his armor.
Just a casual 39 armor, no big deal.
Yeah. We'll have like another 23, 24 by the time he hits level 25.
I love dewarding with Snapfire. It's like it's the most satisfying thing. You just you know, pop out that machine gun and just goodbye wards.
Mm-hmm. They smoke up. I'm not sure they're going to be able to get Zeus. There's no way Leo style sits anywhere close enough forward.
Ooh, they actually barely missed that ward with that sentry. It is right out of the right out range there. Ward up on the high ground. They do have sentry up there already on the radiant, but I don't see how you get out there to deward it anyway. I like MSS, dude. He's just gonna go sit in the pit. He's like, hey, is this up yet? No? Okay, I guess I'll go farm some jungle camps, I guess. Sure that they're gonna keep eyes on this eventually. Radiant does have a ward sentry on the ground. That's surprising. I don't know when they got these wards placed, but that's really nice. They're gonna smoke into their own jungle here. Fortunately for them, there is no hero, and they're just sitting in their triangle. Gwen's gonna find an arcane rune. Okay, that's a Poggy. He has a BKB now as well. 10 seconds completed, going for the Octarine. Or no, he's going Bloodstone. Whoa. He just has a casual plate mail. Very nice. All right, in the mid lane, they managed to go on the Legion Commander, but saved by MSS. There's the Goblet. It completely whips, but guess what? Quinn still does so much damage as he's just going to run down these enemy heroes. Windrunner kept alive for the time being. MJZ forced a false promise himself. That's not what you want to do. You're the support Oracle. You lose Slardar. Now Matthew, he's on the run, but the Lightning Storm damage is just too much. Lelis blinks on the high ground. Oh, God. You know... It happens. It happens to the best of us. You know who's in? Quinn. Quinn, he's a gamer. He's going to keep going. He's chasing after these boys. Yawar has his DD rune. Looking for MJZ. Immediately purged. Nicely done.
He has the DD rune. Nope, no he doesn't. But he's still going to rip through the tower without it. Look
Who
at this
needs
damage.
a DD rune when you have 365 damage?
Basically already has one. Look at this boy go. Hang out, Shadow Demon is missing.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
this
hitting the back.
Ooh, they send him in. It's
Oh
a 3-man
my God.
stun. They catch Zeus. There's no way out. Frank gets melted as well. The dual victory. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. On over to Quincy crew, and that might not be the only thing that they win. The game here looking pretty grim for the side of Thunder Predator.
And there's just nothing they can do to defend from this. You know, the Oracle did not have the false promise up, so we melted in the duel. Thankfully, he did have buyback, but even under Chain Lightning, they can just sustain this now. They have the pipe. They have a repair kit on this guy. Yawar.
Who's he gonna sunder?
But
Nice disruption on the backside. Lelis stunned up as well, cookied away. That extra 200 health doing some work. MNZ gets the bash. Can he take down Quinn? It's so important that he dies, but he gets the blink out. The false promise from MJZ, gonna keep his PA alive, but in goes Lelis once again. But it's instead to his death. SVG. Oh no, he's gonna pay for that one.
just like that, they get a couple of kills there, but you know, the game, it feels so far gone with 35k net worth up for Quincy crew. They smoke up, they want to find something. Maybe they can get into Roche if they really rush it, but Quinn is terrifying. I think he can just run to your entire team and kill them.
Yeah, he's very farmed. He did go back for the Craggy Coat. You, sir, are 100% correct. Roshan? Are they gonna snake this? They buy back. Can they get it in time? MNZ needs some big crits. In comes Quinn. He pops the BKB. He just chewing through the side of Thunder Predator. The PA gets dueled up. She's dead. Aegis on the ground, picked up by Quinn. Oh god, the GGs come out. You know, it was a Hail Mary play and it almost worked. But not today, Quincy Cruz says. Not today.
Against Quinn, you know, you just can't get those Aegis. He's going to snatch him every single time. If he doesn't interrupt your Roche, he takes your Aegis. And amazing series there. You know, game number 2, I don't think there was ever a moment where Quincy Crew didn't have it, though. Game number 1, it was a lot of fun to watch, but Quincy Crew showing off once again why they sit at the top of the NASA region, being able to just wipe the floor with Thunder Predator in game number 2 there.
Dude, they're so good. Dude, they go 16-0 on Quinn. Like, this guy's game was incredible. 23,000 hero damage, just making space all around the map. We talked about... I feel like we're just broken records at this point. Every time we see Quincy Crew play, we're like, yeah, they just make so much space for Yawar, Quinn, opening up the map. They do all this great stuff, and then they win. You know, it's the same thing over and over again. But you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. These guys are all stars.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And let's take a look at the graphs real quick. You know, they had a very, very rough run of it for Leo Style here. You guys need to see just how rough this one was. You know, that 300 gold at the very start, we see 0 minutes into the game, or just a little bit after. You're up 1,400 to Zeus's 900. I think at the first wave, managed to zone him. 10 minutes in here. Almost 5,000 gold to Zeus, 2,000 behind him. 20 minutes, it just gets even worse. He was almost double the Zeus's net worth. That's where all the problems started, you know. One little disadvantage, you're up against a good player, you give them an inch, they will take a mile. That's exactly what Quinn did here.
Yeah, it really is.
It's not just the gold, but starting with no mana made it so difficult for Leo Style as well.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, you just... everything in this game, when we talked about in the draft, how so much of this game is going to come down to this Zeus just trying to take early fights, shutting down Yawar's Terrorblade, and it never happened. It just completely got flipped on its head. Yawar had an absolutely free game. Quinn just pops off, and it's just Quincy Crew being Quincy Crew, styling on the competition, having a fantastic time. And, you know, we're halfway through the day. We've got more games coming up here on the Monster Energy Dota Summit 13. Our next series is going to be Team Zero versus Infamous. Infamous, a team that has been super hot or super cold. You never know with these guys what's going to happen. Team Zero has been on a hot streak, though. These guys looking real good. So it should be a fantastic series. Definitely stay tuned for that. We got more games coming up here in just a little bit. We'll see y'all then.